Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, the channel where we dive into the future of automotive design and technology. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most anticipated electric supercars in the world, the 2026 Ferrari Elettrica. This car marks a monumental shift in Ferrari's legacy, bringing the soul of Maranello into the era of electrification. It's not just another FA, it's a statement from Ferrari that electric performance can be every bit as thrilling, emotional, and beautiful as the traditional roaring V12s we've known and loved. So sit back, because we're going to explore every detail from the way it looks to how it drives, feels, and costs in one deep dive designed to show you exactly what makes this machine special. Exterior. Right from the start, the Ferrari Elettrica commands attention. Its design is unmistakably Ferrari, sleek, sensual, and sculpted for performance. The front of the car is a masterclass in aerodynamic artistry. Instead of a massive grille, Ferrari designers have created a sculpted nose that channels airflow perfectly through the body. The headlights are razor-thin LED units that sweep back into the fenders like sharp pies, giving it a menacing presence. There's a subtle front splitter that sits close to the ground, finished in carbon fiber, adding downforce and visual aggression. The hood dips low, showing Ferrari's dedication to aerodynamic balance, and every curve feels intentionally as if air itself carved the shape. Even without the roar of an engine, the front end tells you this car means business. Move to the side profile, and the proportions become even more dramatic. The Elettrica sits low and wide, hugging the road with a stance that screams performance. The sculpted side panels have deep air channels designed to cool the batteries and motors while enhancing aerodynamic flow. You'll notice the long, graceful roofline that tapers elegantly toward the rear, maintaining that signature Ferrari silhouette. Massive 21-inch forged wheels come wrapped in Pirelli P0 elect tires, developed specifically to handle the instant torque of electric power. The side mirrors have been replaced by slim digital cameras, reducing drag and adding a futuristic touch. From every angle, the side view communicates speed and elegance and looks fast even when standing still. The hidden charging port sits neatly beneath the rear pillar, keeping the design clean and functional. The back of the Elettrica is pure drama. Ferrari's designers clearly wanted to retain the visual DNA of past models while pushing into the future. The rear features a quad-light design reminiscent of the 296 GTB, but reimagined with ultra-modern LED rings. The rear diffuser is a sculptural masterpiece, built entirely from carbon fiber, managing airflow and generating serious downforce. The absence of exhaust pipes feels strange at first, and no iconic quad tips here, but Ferrari compensates with the stunning active aero system that adjusts in real time to driving conditions. The tailgate is minimalist, with a subtle prancing horse emblem and a slim, illuminated Ferrari script. The rear haunches flare out aggressively, housing the dual electric motors that power the back wheels. It's bold, muscular, and futuristic, yet still carries the sensual curves that have always defined Ferrari design. Interior. Step inside the cabin, and you're greeted with an interior that merges advanced technology with Ferrari's trademark craftsmanship. The cockpit wraps tightly around the driver, with every control angle for perfect ergonomics. The steering wheel retains Ferrari's famous Maranello dial, but in the Elettrica it's been re-engineered for electric driving modes, from range to performance to qualifying. There are still the tactile switches and pedals we love, but now they control torque delivery, regeneration, and power balance between the front and rear motors. The digital instrument cluster is fully customizable, displaying everything from energy flow to G-forces in ultra-high resolution. Materials are a beautiful blend of tradition and innovation. Hand-stitched leather covers the seats and dash, while carbon fiber and recycled aluminum details remind you of the car's sustainable engineering. The center console features a floating design with touch-sensitive controls and a small secondary display for the passenger, allowing them to view performance data or navigate media. Ferrari has managed to keep the cabin minimalist while still feeling luxurious. The seats are lightweight yet supportive, and the driving position is pure Ferrari, low, focused, and connected. Even though it's an EV, the car's interior ambience is emotional. The brand has worked on a special haptic sound system that transmits subtle vibrations through the chassis to simulate the feel of the combustion engine. It's not artificial noise, it's engineered sensation. Performance. Now let's talk performance, because this is where Ferrari wants to silence every critic of electric cars. Underneath its sculpted shell, the Elettrica packs a quad-motor setup, two electric motors on the front axle and two on the rear. Combined, they produce an astonishing 1,000 horsepower. That means 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just about 2.5 seconds, making it one of the fastest Ferraris ever built. The top speed, around 310 kilometers per hour, which for an EV is absolutely staggering. Each motor is individually controlled, giving precise torque vectoring and near telepathic handling. Whether you're cornering at high speeds or cruising in silence, The control is absolute. The battery is a 120 kilowatt-hour structural unit integrated into the chassis, lowering the center of gravity and improving rigidity. It's built with cutting-edge lithium-ion cells that deliver an estimated range of 530 kilometers on a full charge under WLTP standards. Thanks to its 800-volt system, it supports ultra-fast DC charging up to 350 kilowatts, allowing it to recover 80% of its battery in under 20 minutes. Ferrari's engineers have also tuned the regenerative braking to feel natural, blending seamlessly with the hydraulic brakes so the driver never feels disconnected. The chassis uses Ferrari's new active suspension system that constantly adapts to road conditions, keeping the car stable and composed no matter the terrain. And while the Elettrica doesn't have an exhaust note, Ferrari has crafted a unique sound signature electric hum that rises with speed and response to throttle input, designed to maintain that sense of drama and anticipation. When it comes to pricing, exclusivity is the name of the game. The 2026 Ferrari Elettrica is expected to start at around 500,000 euros, which translates to roughly $580,000 before taxes or custom options. However, like all Ferraris, buyers will have access to the tailor-made program, meaning the final price can easily exceed $700,000 depending on specifications and personalization. Only a limited number will be produced during its first year, ensuring collectability and prestige. Deliveries are expected to begin in mid-2026, with Ferrari giving priority to long-standing clients and collectors before opening orders to new customers. So, what does all this mean for Ferrari fans and for the future of performance cars? The Elettrica isn't just a new Model A, it's a declaration that Ferrari can embrace the electric revolution without losing its essence. It's faster than many of its petrol-powered siblings, it's more efficient, and yet it still carries that unmistakable passion that defines the brand. Sure, some purists will miss the roar of a V12, the shifting of gears, and the smell of petrol, but Ferrari has approached this car not as a compromise, rather as evolution. Every component, every line, every sound, and every touch has been engineered to deliver the same emotional intensity Ferrari is famous for, but in a cleaner, more sustainable form. In the end, the 2026 Ferrari Elettrica stands as a technological and emotional masterpiece. It bridges two worlds and the tradition of Maranello and the innovation of the future. It's fast, beautiful, sophisticated, and most importantly, it feels alive. For anyone who thought electric cars couldn't stir the soul, this Ferrari is the ultimate rebuttal. It proves that performance, passion, and progress can coexist. Thank you for watching this full review on Next Gen Motors. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ferrari Elettrica, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more next generation car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about Ferrari going electric. Do you think this is the future of supercars? Or will you always prefer the old school combustion roar? Either way, this car has just redefined what electric performance means. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your passion for cars alive. This is Next Gen Motors, signing off.